Hi there, this is Sam Brown from Paperstone Instruments, and today I'm going to talk you through the PSI Marimba. Okay, so starting off, we'll have a look at the main patch, which I've got loaded in here. This was a medium beta, and I sampled this with and without rolls. If I just load in the rolls, you can hear here, if I click on the star, that you get rolls as well, which can also be accessed via this low C button, which you can dynamically key switch it about with that low note there, which can be really fun to play with. We've also got a softer beta here, which is I'll just load that in. You can hear the sort of mellow tone there, which is great for doing various things with, as is the patch with the rolls, which gives you again the option of those lovely rolls there, and again you can switch between the standard hit with the star there. So on to some of the other patches. We've got the less stereo width patches here, which give you a slightly narrower instrument with slightly less stereo field but a slightly stronger center, which can be useful for sitting the instrument in a mix when you don't want it to be too wide. We've also got just the rolls for a slightly lighter load in when you just want that light load in but still want the rolls. We've got an extended range. Now this is an extended key range option where it actually gives you just over 5 octaves by just stretching out the lows and the highs a little bit, which is really nice there. And there's the option to have that on the medium and the soft beta. There are also some bonus patches which give you fifths and major thirds and minor thirds, which is good. And we've also got the rubber beta, which gives you a harder attack. And back to the medium beta, you've got a drag stroke, which is where the beta is left on the bar, which just slightly mutes the note. So if we go back to the main instrument, we've got here, we'll just have a quick look at the interface. Now this is very similar to the other Paperstone interfaces, apart from the fact you've now got 5 mic positions. The close mic positions should all be roughly balanced up just to give you an even spread. The centre mic was placed around here on the instrument, the stereo was kind of here and here, and the wide ones were a pair of 414s just out at the extremities, but they're all sort of very well balanced to give you a very even instrument. The room mics were quite a way back, but still give a more sort of character sound, but a very even representation of the instrument, as do the ribbon mics, which give you that sound in the room, but with a slightly darker sound than the room. But I generally find that the best sound is just all about just balancing up these close mics with a bit of the ambient mics, just to give a bit more character, and you can't go far wrong. So in terms of the filter section, this is defaults to global, which means all the mic positions will be affected. The high pass filter is there. If you wanted to affect any of the mic positions independently of the others, all you have to do is click on the edit button, and then you can, for example, filter down the room mics for a slightly darker room tone, or indeed any of the mic positions. You can give them their own filter setting. The same is true of the envelope, which defaults to global, which if I just pop a bit of reverb on, you can hear there that just dropping back the attack can give a slightly different tone. Indeed, if you take it off global mode by hitting edit on one of the microphone positions, you can actually affect that independently of the rest. Okay, so just last of all, we've got the reverbs, which we just touched upon just then. If we just have a quick look at the 10, you can see there they're all fairly useful, and if you just switch them on using the button there, and you've got the wet level and the dry level here, and they basically can plunge the instrument into as much reverb as you like. But the real strength of the marimba is really in the room tone, the mic positions, and the different choice of beaters. So yep, that's the overview of the PSI Marimba. This is available at sampleism.com, and thanks for listening. Cheers.